Welcome back to Foodie Down Bronx. I'm your host, Em, the Hungry Dominican. Our next guests come to us from Freshway Juice Bar. They use fresh and locally sourced fruits to create delicious and healthy smoothies, salads, bowls, and natural fresh juices. And they're located at 1354 White Plains Road. Please welcome to the show Emmanuel de Jesus and Hector Mella.
Thank you, guys.
Gentlemen.
Thank you guys for having us. Appreciate it.
Thank you for popping up on the show today.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so let's get to it. Tell me about Freshway Juice Bar. I'm super interested in you guys because I have been noticing, at least for me personally, there's been a lot of juice bars that are popping up in the BX. So how long has Freshway been around?
So we've been around 5 months. We hit 5 months on the 23rd.
Okay, congrats on that.
So 5 months. Yeah, thank you.
Very cool.
And we started up in March, end of March, and we've been going good ever since. You know, thank God, thanks to the community, and things have been going smooth. We've been juicing it up.
So what were you guys doing before Freshway became what it is now?
I was cabbing.
Okay.
Taxi.
Okay.
I was a school teacher for about 6 years, working with special education in the Bronx.
Okay.
So we had a little art program going and focused on that for a little bit of time.
And what was the decision to change careers? What was the moment that you guys hit where you were like, this is the thing that we have to
We actually met at a juice bar. So we were customers first and foremost, and we lived that kind of like we're trying to transition from the unhealthy stuff and trying to find healthier alternatives, and you know, we found a connection there, and I think we realized that there shouldn't just be one or two. There should just be one on every block.
Right.
And I think that's kind of where our business idea came from, where we were already doing it. So, you know, what better
So you guys actually, so wait, let me get this right. You met at a juice bar.
Yeah.
You guys start talking about what exactly that you're like, we got to do this thing.
Well, it's like, actually the third partner was working in the juice bar. That's how we met, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
And,
okay.
so we just started, like,
I see.
we tried to get in the business, and we got, like, stonewalled in one area, so we was like, you know what, let's just go and do our own thing. And that's just what it is. We just want to do our own thing. We like the healthy lifestyle, and we want to just make it more accessible to as many people as we can.
We got talking about this a little bit before the show started, that you guys you've changed your eating habits, right? Yeah. You do go for a healthier option now. And for me, I'm always curious as to, again, what's the moment where you feel personally, either one of you, where you had to start changing it? Like physically you started feeling differently, or is there a history of certain illnesses in your family that made you want to change your eating?
I think for me it was just the speed at which I was moving. What I was putting into my body wasn't giving me the output that I wanted, and I started realizing that the more time I spent buying a juice, stopping in for a juice, and replacing that over some pork fried rice or a slice of pizza, is when I realized that my output started exponentially moving up. And I was able to do a lot more in my day and be more productive.
Right.
And I think it was more like a physical feeling, I guess, for me, my partner as well. I'm sure it's something you feel immediately once you take a sip of a juice. Yeah. You start to feel that relief.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely feel what you eat almost as soon as you put it into your system.
So we wanted to make sure that you also got a sample of one
of our... which one do we have here, this red drink here?
So this is the ABCD. It's a detoxing drink. It's very good for your blood. It's beets, oranges, pineapples, lemon, some ginger. So it's all natural. Everything's fresh. And as you mentioned, everything is locally sourced. So we're going to Hunts Point Market, and we're literally picking these fruits up ourselves. Oh, we're looking at the ginger.
That's a nice kick to it.
Yeah.
Cheers. Nice. Cheers to this.
That juice right there, we recommend to anybody who comes in saying, like, you know, if they have a cold, because it's packed with vitamin C, and the ginger is absolutely good for inflammation.
That's where the name comes from. The name comes from all the vitamins and minerals you get from it.
In the actual drink.
It's ABCs. You get the, you know, all the stuff your body needs to keep you going and kind of fight off all the stuff on the outside.
So I'm assuming you guys at this point you've been around for 5 months. You have like a loyal customer base that comes in. What are the juices that sell the most? Because, you know, I'm assuming you'll see a customer pop in, you're like, I know exactly what they're going to go for, right?
Yeah,
well, absolutely.
Yeah, we have our regulars.
I like that part. I love that part. I love knowing the customers and being able to come in and let me guess, you're going to have a Just Berries, right? And they'd be like, yeah. Right. I love that part.
We've been received very well by the community, and I think that's the relationship that we have with every individual that walks in through the door. We might not know their name, but we know them by their juice, and we also make the suggestion, if you're going to go this way this time, how about you try maybe some greens today?
Sure.
You know what I mean? Actually, later on, we're gonna demonstrate for you guys 3 of our most popular.
Awesome.
One of them being our super green,
which is smoothies though.
Oh yes, you meant juices. Juices, right?
Yeah,
Juices
juices.
would probably be the Park Chester.
Yeah, yeah.
Park Chester,
Okay, yeah.
the ABCD.
ABCD, which is what we just have right now. The Park Chester, which is apple, lemons, ginger, and kale. So it's a little bit of green and a little bit of a refreshing with the ginger and the lemons and the apple, green apple.
Awesome.
And another one, what would you say? I think
Popular juice. The Harry juice.
the Harry juice.
Which one's that one?
So Harry juice, we named it after a customer that our partner had that came in frequently and always got the same juice. It's pomegranate, grapefruit, and oranges. So that's a good refresher. It's a good morning pickup. Give you a boost of energy, and it's not too heavy. You know, you don't feel like you're getting too healthy.
Right.
But at the same time, you're getting what you need.
Right, you're
and
getting what you need.
Do
you
you
got that fruit
see
punch.
that a lot of the customers you have come in for dinner replacements, or is it mostly start of the day type thing, or do they end their day with it, or what's kind of the
majority
breakdown?
are, they want a substitute to a meal. They want, a lot of people
Yeah.
come in and say, oh, this is my dinner, I'm trying to lose weight. And so, yeah, we have one meal replacement, the Army Protein. This is more like, it's good for
high
replace a
calorie.
meal.
Yeah,
It's
high
really heavy.
calorie, very filling. You got the peanut butter, the bananas. So yeah, I think
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is like a thicker consistency
Yeah,
to that
exactly.
type of.
it's heavier.
Yeah.
You get your calorie count, you get your protein count,
Right.
and you're finished with that and you feel full.
Right.
It's as if you would have had a bacon, egg, and cheese without that sluggish feeling afterwards.
Right.
And I think to answer your question, in the morning time we'll have the people that are heading to work, right? And instead of going to McDonald's for a breakfast sandwich, they're stopping in for, like he said, Army Protein, or they're stopping in for what we call the Morning Glory, which is banana, peanut butter, and almond milk. We use no dairy products. Everything we offer on our menu is absolutely vegan,
That's awesome.
friendly.
Okay.
So we may have like one or two protein options that are for the bodybuilder types that
Sure.
need that whey or the soy and things like that. But other than that, we try to avoid dairy products and pretty much, yeah, like I said, it's the morning rush for the morning people. Then we have the lunch break people. We have the schools nearby, so they all stop in for, like you said, a meal replacement.
Right.
And that's exactly what they want. And then you have the people coming home from work that don't feel like cooking that night, and they'll pick
Sure.
up an Army Protein, or they'll pick up maybe just a detox or something, and then they just want to skip a meal and juice it instead.
So you guys, you mentioned that the community around Freshway, they're supporting you, they're loving you guys there. You also mentioned that you think it's important to have juice bars in the Bronx or any part of the city, just as prevalent as like a liquor store or,
Yeah.
or
Absolutely.
fast food chain
Or a chicken spot.
or a chicken spot, right? So, do you think that's exactly why people have been going to you guys? Because maybe there's not enough options
Yeah.
like what you guys offer.
The first week, every person that came in, the first thing they said was, "Oh my God, thank you guys for opening up here. We needed one of these in the neighborhood."
Yeah.
So that told us right there that we chose the perfect location.
Yeah, we had an immense positive reaction from our community. We grew up literally blocks from where we opened our juice bar. So it's not like we're going to somebody's neighborhood or somebody's block and we're
Right.
saying, hey, look, we're here, let's buy some of our juices. No, we literally set up shop blocks away from our home, and we wanted to offer, like he said, our people, our community, something that they don't have access to.
Right.
There's the chicken spots, there's the liquor stores, there's the McDonald's, the Wendy's, the Popeyes, the KFC, even though KFC is pretty good, but we wanna create a balance for people, right? And
Sure.
and there was no balance. It was always just the bad.
That's
so
true.
so we wanted to be that light.
That's
and I
true.
think one of our missions, I think the first week we opened, is like, we're not just gonna stop here. We're gonna bring this everywhere, to every community, and hopefully we're received wherever we go, and we don't just want to stop at White Plains Road. We want to go to Boston Road. We want to go to Castle Hill. We want to go to, I don't know.
We want to go to 149.
Yeah, we want to go to
161,
Fordham Road.
everywhere.
We want to hit every spot of the Bronx, 'cause we're Bronx people,
Right.
and you're the Bronx foodie, you're the Hungry Dominican dude, and so you see the variety that's out there, and I think that something that we're offering is something that was either wanted, needed, or we just have to have it.
I think it's all three.
Yeah.
People want it, people need it, and you just have to have it. Because why not? Why not in the Bronx? And then like you have that food is it's tricky in the Bronx. It's like there's not too much access to good products in the Bronx.
It's
So
always just the same stuff. Everywhere you go, every block you stop on, it's the same stuff. And
it can feel very repetitious, for sure. That's why when I do see a juice bar in general, I'm like, oh, okay, this is good.
it's a little something
That's
different.
usually the same. Your look right now is exactly what we see every day. Like it gets a little slow sometimes because
Yeah.
not everybody knows we're there.
Sure.
So you're just looking out the window and you see people walk by and they be like,
They're
"Oh
surprised.
wow!" and they come inside. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's great. We
Well,
love
that's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We
All right,
love
guys.
it.
So let's take a break, and then when we come back, We'll make some of the juices.
And let's take some shots too, because again,
And,
we have
absolutely.
we have a
No,
bar field that
for
we
sure.
want to push, and we want to share some shots with you guys.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, guys, grab yourselves a snack. Foodie Down Bronx. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Foodie Down Bronx. I'm joined on set by Emmanuel de Jesus of Freshway Juice Bar and Hector Mella. All right, guys, let's get juicing. Clearly, we have this beautiful spread right here. So we're going to make, how many juices exactly?
We're going to try 3 of our favorites.
3, okay.
These are the most popular ones. This is what we see at least 10 times, 15 times a day.
Okay.
And it's hitting. The community loves it. The flavor's there.
Okay, so I'm going to give off the names of the drinks. I'm not going to say what's in it until we actually start making them.
Yes.
But we're going to make the super green, right? Then we have the love juice.
Love juice.
Then we have El Way.
And El
Right,
Way.
that's the last one.
And El Way is actually our third partner. It's 3 of us, and we worked on this together. This is our baby, and we're glad to give you guys a glimpse into what we created together.
Okay, awesome. So let's start with the super green.
Super green,
Right.
yeah. So my partner's gonna start here by so we're gonna juice some green apples. It has pineapple, it has banana, it also has kale and spinach.
Okay, awesome.
So you're looking at a lot of spirulina, you're looking at a lot of chlorophyll, good blood filters. From the apple, you get a lot of good vitamins, minerals. You get some natural sugars from the pineapple, and a lot of fiber.
Right.
A lot of fiber. So a lot of times, people come in and they're like, oh, my stomach ain't moving, things ain't happening where they're supposed to be happening, and then that's what we'll introduce a green drink to their diet.
Do you usually see this like in the mornings maybe? Or
A lot in the morning.
Okay.
A lot in the morning and a lot for lunch.
Okay.
Because again, in one of our smoothies, in the super green, we're probably putting more spinach into this than anybody eats in like a week.
Okay.
Honestly.
Awesome.
We're not going down to the store and saying, you know what, today I want spinach.
Right.
So yeah, we're throwing it in there and we're packing it heavy. So
All right, fantastic. So let's start doing the super green.
So we'll start it up.
Awesome. And so I realize that so your menu, you guys are really transparent about what you put in your drink.
Absolutely.
Everything on this menu is exactly what you guys put in there.
Yeah. So yeah, what's on the menu is what's in your smoothie. We're not sneaking in some sugars, some honeys, some water. Everything is literally the ingredients that are listed and just a little bit of ice.
Okay.
And a lot of love. A lot of love. That's what separates us from just the regular other bars. It's where we're packing in the love.
Right.
So yeah, so actually, I brought my actual home juicer, so this is what I use in my house. I don't have an industrial juicer that I just happen to have in my kitchen. So, one of these bad boys will definitely get you where you need to go. You can find these anywhere, honestly, and they're not that expensive. So starting to juice in your personal life isn't a grand feat.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible,
Right?
and you're not going to be lost. It's just
And this actually, so the menu actually kind of works as a good guidebook,
Yeah.
right? Because I can take your menu, go home, try out some juices
No,
myself.
you got to come to the juice bar to get
All right,
those.
fair enough, fair enough. Hector says
come
no.
over here.
He's
we
like,
want you guys to come see us
Right.
and try our juices and kind of get inspired, and then take our menu, go home, and then you chop up some fruits, chop up some veggies, and throw them in your
Absolutely.
blender, throw them in your juicer, and start taking care of yourself. Because at the end of the day, like we said it before, we want healthiness to be accessible, not something we're just like, oh man, I have to go to Panera Bread to get something good and healthy.
Sure.
And at the end of the day, they're not even serving it up that good.
Right.
So nothing's better than home cooked anything. At the end of the day, we all got used to our mom's rice and beans and just being that fulfilling, good feeling, and that's what we want you to have at home.
So you're bringing that like home cooking style, but just to the whole juicing world.
And what you see here is you're walking into our juice bar. This is a little makeshift juice bar that we're running. So when you walk in, you're watching us cut our fruits, cut our veggies, and then we're putting it all into the blender right in front of you. So
when I walk into the juice bar, this is very similar to what I see, right? Like this whole layout.
You'll see my
here.
back, and then
Right.
then you'll see
Have to
what's
tap
going
your shoulder
Yeah,
and be like,
and then
"Hey,
you'll
you."
see what's going on, and
Right.
and that's what we're doing. And that's what my partner Hector's doing right now. So he's doing exactly what we'd be doing right in front of you as you order. You place your order, we're doing it made to order. Everything is fresh. There's nothing in the fridge. There's no hidden bottles of juices somewhere. No, everything is exactly what you asked for.
Fantastic. So do you guys, hold on, before you hit that button, I want to know, do you guys have a lot of customers who come in and say you've inspired me to juice at home because of what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Changing up the whole lifestyle.
And a lot of it too is they'll come back because they're like, oh, I didn't have a chance to buy what I needed at the supermarket, so I'm gonna let you guys do it today.
Right.
And that's a good inspiration for us to make sure to make them the best juice we could possibly make them, because we know they're gonna go home and try to do the same.
Awesome.
And that's what we want. We
Awesome.
want
All
everybody
right,
to do
Hector,
it.
hit that button.
We need to packet it a little bit because sometimes the spinach and the kale don't give us the space we need to blend it all together. So we got the juices
really wanna
going,
run it
we got the
sometime.
flavors out.
Make sure everything is blended properly.
There you go, your super green is all up.
So let's talk about this cup real quick.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful cup here with the logo,
So our-
insignia.
yeah.
So you guys have a program, right? That if you come in with this cup, what exactly happens? What am I getting if I walk into
So
this
you
cup?
buy one of our cups. It comes included with any protein shake, any smoothie, any juice you want. You can even make your own, do whatever you want. Every time you bring that cup back, we're going to take 50 cents off your future
Awesome.
purchase.
Okay.
So it's kind of our recycling program. We're also trying to be environmentally friendly, trying to reduce the waste. As we all know, the Bronx
Very
is
cool.
the cleanest borough in the world, so we're definitely trying to put our hand in there.
I love that.
And help that out a bit.
That's awesome. All right, so the second one that we're gonna make is the love juice, and what's inside of the love juice?
So the love juice is a blend of berries, along with some banana and a little bit of
Pineapple
some
juice.
pineapple juice. So you're gonna get some sweetness there. It's a little bit filling. You have good fiber there. The blueberries are the fiber, the antioxidants from the strawberries, the blueberries, and then it's kind of a good pick-me-up. Everybody traditionally says, I want a shake. Let me get a strawberry banana. That's the first thing somebody says.
It's like a
right?
classic combo.
Yeah, it's a
like people
classic
just
combo.
go to it, right?
So that's our take on the classic strawberry banana milkshake.
Oh, very cool.
Except
Okay.
there's no milk in it. Again, like I mentioned, there's no dairy products at our bar. So you're getting a good little. This will be a good little snack. It could be your lunch, and it'll get you going. You're gonna have a good amount of energy coming out of all these fruits.
You guys ready for the noise?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bring the
let's do
noise.
it.
Bring the noise.
Let's do it. So did you guys curate the menu yourselves, like each
Yeah.
individual item?
So each one of these juices are something that we drink on a regular basis, either at our home or at the other spot that we used to frequent.
Okay.
We try to put together flavors for everybody. So like I said, this one would be the classic strawberry banana.
Right.
And somebody's like, I want the protein shake with the blueberries and the kale and the peanut butter. So everything is just like a vast array. So even if you came in and said, you know what, today I want all the berries. I want blueberries, raspberries. We have the just berries right there
Right.
for you.
Okay.
And we try to name them and try to keep them fun. And
Right.
So that way people remember,
Right,
what
right.
they're getting.
So it seems like clearly you realized what certain combinations made sense.
Yeah.
And then you kind of made your own version of it.
That was probably the
right?
hardest part, trying to figure out which flavors work together. 'Cause
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can just throw whatever you want into a blender. It might just come out brown
Sure.
and
Sure.
no flavor, but
No, but you definitely want that balance of flavors and, again, what makes sense for the customer.
right,
Like
absolutely.
the combos that they're looking for.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so everything was named and created by all three of us, and we put our brains together. We sat down for a few weeks, and we really planned it out. And it's something close to us, close to what we did at home, like I said. So
And I'm assuming there was a lot of taste testing.
a lot of trial and error,
Right?
a lot of trial and error, a lot of brown smoothies.
Which
like
is
I
always the
mentioned.
fun part when it comes to anything food.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's not just taste, it's visuals too. At the same time,
Yeah.
we want somebody to see their smoothie. They're like, oh snap, that's
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think that was the hardest part of it. And I think once we got past that hump, it
Everything kind of just
just fell together. Yeah.
fell together and became
Yeah.
smoother, I guess.
Yeah.
Pun intended. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. All right,
All right, ready for the love juice?
let's do it.
This is a big favorite. So this is our love juice.
Thank you, thank you. So unfortunately, we're not gonna have time to make the third one, El Way, but I do want to say what it includes, though.
Yeah, please.
It has mango, pineapple, peach, pear, and strawberry, which sounds like a really amazing combo.
Yes.
Let me have a sip of this real quick.
Yeah, the Elway is a good tropical
Very
take on some flavors that everybody's familiar with.
Right.
And is named after another founding father.
Third partner, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Big reason
Awesome.
why we're doing what we're doing here today. So we want to
Fantastic.
give him the big ups and thank him
Yeah.
for what he's done for us and
Great.
and kind of push that, push his name
Absolutely.
and push what we're doing, and we just want to keep it going from there.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for showing up here. I really appreciate it. Good luck with the business. I'm sure you guys are going to do well.
Thank you so much. for that.
Everything's really been on point. So
Appreciate it. Thank you,
I
thank
appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right, guys, stay connected by following Freshway Juice Bar on Instagram and stop by the Juice Bar located at 1354 White Plains Road.
See you
That's
guys
all
there.
for the show. Thank you again for tuning in, and thank you to our guests today for joining us. Tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. here on BronxNet Optimum 67 and Fios 33. Also tune in on the go at bronxnet.org and find us on YouTube. From BronxNet to the world, this is Foodie Down Bronx. I'm your host, Emmanuel, Hungry Dominican. Remember to feed your mind, feed your body. When you see me coming along, feed me, give me some drinks. Adios. Thanks, you guys.